Today, I'm going to show you how to make in just a few minutes a simple mixture that has already changed many people's lives. It's made from only 3 natural ingredients: apple fiber, pectin, and a small amount of calcium citrate. Together, they don't just help relieve acid reflux within a few months, they also support many vital functions throughout the body. When you take this blend regularly, within about 3 months, not only do the symptoms of reflux fade away, but your gut microbiome, the community of bacteria living in your intestines, begins to rebuild itself. That's one of the most important things you can do for your overall health. When your microbiome is restored, your body becomes able to regulate itself again. Inflammation decreases, nutrients are absorbed more effectively, mood and energy stabilize, your immune system strengthens, and even your sleep becomes deeper and more refreshing. Many people notice that once their gut flora recovers, problems like fatigue, bloating, or skin irritation simply disappear. This is not magic, it's biology. Fiber and pectin feed the beneficial bacteria living in your gut. When these bacteria receive enough fiber, they produce short-chain fatty acids that heal the intestinal lining, reduce inflammation, and support the immune system. That's why people say the microbiome can truly transform your life. Because when your gut is balanced, your whole body finds balance again. But this blend helps with more than reflux and digestion. Increasing your fiber intake naturally reduces appetite. After a few weeks, most people find themselves craving less food, eating smaller portions, and experiencing fewer sudden hunger spikes. Blood sugar becomes more stable, and within 3 months, it's common to lose several kilograms of excess body fat without strict dieting or starvation. Fiber gently restores the body's natural rhythm. Now here comes one of the most important parts. The so-called sugar spike, or sudden rise in blood sugar after eating carbohydrates, is one of the most toxic effects modern diets have on our bodies. Every time we eat white flour, sweets, or other fast-absorbing carbs, blood sugar shoots up sharply. The body reacts by releasing large amounts of insulin to bring sugar levels back down. Over time, this process exhausts the pancreas, disrupts hormones, and leads to insulin resistance, and later, to diabetes. This is exactly what we can slow down dramatically by taking the apple fiber and pectin blend before meals. These natural fibers delay carbohydrate absorption, so the blood sugar rises more slowly and evenly. That means we can avoid sudden spikes that harm our metabolism and cause weight gain. By making this simple change, you lower your risk of reflux, obesity, diabetes, and cardiovascular disease all at once. Few people realize that blood sugar spikes are also linked to cancer development. Those repeated insulin surges and chronic inflammation feed tumor growth. By protecting yourself from sugar spikes, you not only lower your risk of diabetes, but you also reduce the likelihood of cancer and other degenerative diseases. It's one of the most powerful preventive steps you can take. Now let's look at the proportions used in this video. I mix about 20 to 30 grams of apple fiber, 5 grams of pectin, and 2 grams of calcium citrate. That's an effective balance, but it's best to start slowly, especially during the first week, so your body can adapt to the increased fiber intake. Calcium citrate is important not only because it soothes reflux symptoms, but also because it supports thyroid and nervous system functions. It's very difficult to get enough calcium from food alone, and many adults suffer from calcium deficiency without even realizing it. This deficiency can make blood vessels stiff, raise blood pressure, reduce circulation, and increase the risk of heart attack and stroke. Calcium citrate is highly absorbable and helps maintain the body's acid-base balance, which is especially valuable for those dealing with reflux. Overall, this simple mixture, something anyone can prepare in just a few minutes, is an incredibly effective and low-cost way to support long-term health if you take it once a day before meals. You'll notice improvements within a few weeks. Digestion becomes easier, heartburn subsides, your microbiome restores itself, your energy stabilizes, and your body begins to shed unnecessary fat and inflammation naturally. Your body regains balance. Its self-healing capacity grows stronger, and what once required medication can now be supported in a safe, natural way. Apple fiber, pectin, and calcium citrate together form one of nature's most powerful gifts. A combination that can restore your health and vitality cheaply and easily in just a few minutes a day. And one last but very important note. Before you begin this program, always consult your doctor. Talk with your general practitioner about what you plan to try and ask whether it's appropriate for your current health condition. This is not a replacement for medical treatment. It's a complementary natural approach. Taking responsible action and getting professional advice is always the first and most important step toward real healing.